Hello. This is just a test to see if it's working. Alright, it's up and running. Okay. This is really cool. Okay, so let's get into the technical analysis. So, I made a video earlier today, and about the Dogecoin technical analysis, and so far it's doing very nice, actually. It just bounced off of there again, and it hasn't gone up like crazy amount, but I mean, at least it bounced off there, and it's showing an even better sign of the reversal stage. If you don't have any current position on the Dogecoin, I would definitely recommend you to just get at least just a little bit, definitely. But yeah, so if you're wondering like when to sell the Dogecoin too, and if you're like a little bit scared too, you're just like, let's say if you want to buy it and you're just like making a pretty good amount of money and you might want to sell because you're making a lot of money so far, I'll tell you why not to do that right now. Okay, so people might want to sell when it gets back up to here, but if I were you, I wouldn't. I would just keep into the position, because just like it did right here, it went up even more, because I talked about in my other videos how this kind of corresponds to this over here. We got 3 bumps over here. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3, and then we also have 1, 2, 3. Then we have the first sign of the massive uptrend, bullish trend. Okay, so for the Dogecoin, it looks very nice. Now we have the Bitcoin Cash. I haven't done too much research on this, but let's work this out together. So this is what I kind of do to I don't know how to say it. This is how I kind of find good cryptocurrencies to buy right now, and here's kind of my way of finding out when to buy a stock or a crypto and when to just not. So let's do it. So this right here so far kind of looks like this. I mean, it's just a start. It doesn't really, but we can go on from there. And then we see it drops down here, drops down there, goes up. We might be actually getting into something here. So then it goes up here. It doesn't, and then it goes all the way to its past high. Okay, I'm just gonna write this down. So this is its high from here. So this is like kind of the main block we're looking at right now. That, I'm just gonna name that 1. Sorry, my drawing's not too good. And then we're gonna name this a 1. Oh, whoops. This little thing. Okay. And then if that and that correspond, then it goes up here, and it goes all the way up. That's a 2. Now I don't really normally do this painting thing, but for right now, just to show everyone, that's like, this is what I normally do. Now, let me just draw it here. I'd say, yeah. And then 2. So, they don't look too much alike because this doesn't go back to its previous highs right here, after its big drop, of course. But maybe it's just like maybe people just sold too early. It still looks kind of like it too. So because of course it drops here and it also drops there. Then it kind of, and here it drops to one of its highs, like, ooh, that's interesting. Because right here, let me put a trend line. Drops to like in the middle, kind of its lows of like this long strip of candlesticks, and here it drops to this. I mean, this isn't nearly as long as over here, but I mean, this is the long, like, see, it has some lows over here. Now, this isn't really the best corresponding, like, these don't look exactly similar at all compared to what we've seen from the Dogecoin. So I'm still kind of skeptic about this, so let's look further. So it goes down there. Oh, major bearish trend there. It doesn't beat any of its highs. If it would have kept going up and up and up and up into like about, let's see, here, then sure, yeah, it's still really bullish and nice. But from there, since it went down there, that whole thing is just broken up. So let's see. Actually, I was looking at this earlier today. So the Bitcoin Cash and the Litecoin kind of looked a little bit similar. Okay, let's find out why. So maybe it did. Was it the Litecoin? Yes. So it was down here, then it went up, boom, and then down. Not too much though, didn't go down too much. Down, but then it goes up, and then kind of like nearing to its last high, and then goes down again. Oh wait, let's see this. Okay, so then it goes up. It goes a little higher than last time, but you know, that's okay. And then it has that little spike over there too, just like the Bitcoin Cash did. And then goes down, and then it goes up again, and this also goes up again. And then basically what happens over there, it goes down, then kind of curves up a little bit, just like the Litecoin. Yep, and then goes, and then also, basically after all that, it just started its whole trend over again, like goes up, then down, then, you know, kind of rallies over here. And then now it's a little bit, now it's just going down here, and then goes down even further. Not too much further. That was actually a good buying point right here. I mean, I would have liked it to go a little bit more farther down. Definitely, for sure, actually. But I mean, this is okay too. We would see it go up now, just a little bit. Actually, probably, I'd say around here, because this is, yeah, probably from the tops. So actually, that actually would not be too bad of a buy. Boom, boom. That's actually 5%. That's pretty good. I mean, I might do that later. Because it kind of had its, since it didn't go down too much, it won't go up too much neither. Because see, went up and then kind of had its struggles. It could go even down, maybe down to here, but if it shows any other, if it goes up from here, then we know to buy it. And yeah, ETH, I haven't really researched too much of, or the Ethereum coin, because it's like, I've had trouble just finding out what corresponds to what. But I mean, what I am actually noticing just from right now, that there are a lot of head and shoulders. Like there's this one head and shoulders, kind of, two, and then right here, 1, 2, 3. Also right here. Actually, yeah, like so And okay, that's actually good, because whenever it goes to, okay, so whenever we kind of see this, so it goes up, down, up even more, maybe we could buy that, because a Head and Shoulders looks to be pretty likely to happen in this, in Ethereum. But I mean, I do like its long terms for Ethereum. It just keeps going up even more. It's actually a really good coin, and it could even overpower the Bitcoin someday. ETC. ETC, I've made some, you know, I got really lucky on some profits, but I wouldn't call them true profits because, I mean, I got lucky. But it looks to be kind of performing like the Dogecoin, almost. I mean, yeah, actually it really does, because it's kind of just leveling out, not doing anything. Huh, this is interesting. Let's see if any of this corresponds to over here. Okay, so, oh wow, actually this is really nice. I can already see it. Okay, so it goes down to its lowest from here. First low. Just gonna draw it again. I'm just gonna mark this. Boom. That's that. And then we have its double bottom, too. Double bottom, kind of. Not exactly double bottom, but kind of close. And then we kind of see it go up even more than it already did. Then kind of go down and like level out. Now, now this is actually really cool, because right now we're right here. Let me try to get it better. Like, we're right like here, about to merge on the breakout, if it follows this, which that would be very crazy. And I actually recommend buying at least a little bit of this. I'm probably going to buy some of it too. This is very nice of a breakout. Let's put that over here because we really want to watch that. That's amazing. Okay, so now let's look at the BSV. Again, not my favorite. It's just been pretty. It's even worse than the Ethereum for me. Like, I don't even know anything. I mean, it did have a nice. No. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing to like buy and stuff. It's just for me, I'm having troubles finding the right time to buy and the right time to sell. And like, it's just a little weird for me that it just spikes up out of nowhere. It's like you could be holding it right here. Like, let's say in 2019, it's like, oh wow, it reached its low. Oh, I wonder when it's going to go up. And then days pass, but then it just goes up, like about a month later or something, or even more than a month, possibly. I just don't even know. But actually, it's super low. I just realized that. I thought it was like over here. Jeez. Wow, this is very, very interesting. So let's look at how many. Ooh. Not very happy about this. We only have one viewer, and that's me. Wait. Just checking. Oh, do we have 2 watching now? Never mind. Okay. So, let's go on to the Bitcoin. For me, I mean, the Bitcoin is not too bad. I can get along with it sometimes. And I just normally don't invest in the Bitcoin too much. But, I mean, it's a pretty good thing to invest in. I think it might be better for long term, because actually there's a lot of news about all these countries like I mean, I forget which country, but they're now accepting Bitcoin to, they're like implementing Bitcoin for something, and it's really interesting. Okay, so let's give it a little analysis. Okay, so right now I'm having a little bit trouble finding something, but okay, I think we can work with that. Yeah, okay, so this isn't, okay, right now the Bitcoin doesn't look to be too bullish on my trading technique, but let's give it a try. Okay, so we have this, I feel like, let's see here, this, let's give it a number 1, is basically, in this situation, going to be the same as this. Let's give that number 1. Now, if that's true, let's find let's just say this, because it's kind of near, right? And it's a little bit over, yeah, okay. And then that would mean this would be number 2. And number 2. Okay, now, if that's so, I'd say this would be number 3 then. Okay, let's put a number 3. And then 3. For me, well, in this pattern here, it's supposed to be going down a lot. That's what it's kind of doing right now, but it should be going down a lot more if this pattern turns out to be true. And that's not very good for the Bitcoin. So let me just explain that one more time really fast. So, this is basically the same as this. That would mean probably like this over here would be this number 2. And then if those two are true, then this 3 is this 3. And then we kind of see here, looks like kind of the same as this 2. And then we have a little drop here, but then it goes up a little bit, not too high, and then dropping even further. So right now it should just be dropping. We'll check on that later. I might give a little update on another YouTube video too. Alright, so let's check on Dogecoin again. It looks like the price hasn't really moved, but let's see if we have any viewers to explain this to. Okay, yes, we have some now. Okay, so it's really doing nice here. Looking just anyone looking at it would probably think that a nice reversal is coming on here because it's not going down as much as it was. But as I already explained, it's going to go up a lot more because it's basically doing the same thing it was doing over here. I also explained that in my first video of the analysis of the Dogecoin. And one reason why it would be breaking out like about right now is because it kind of just broke out of this downtrend. Most likely it could still be going down, but it looks like this uptrend is a little bit more like stronger than the downtrend. So yeah, I think that's it for the analysis because I just gave it a little analysis for all the coins. But let's see if I have any. Alright, so I don't have any questions, so yeah, thank you for watching this live stream, and have a nice day. And make money too.